Hi, everybody. This is I'm Katie Motzinger, our Community Resource Director here at the Children's Attention Home. And with me today, I have Kenny Avery, who is one of our board members and longtime supporter of the home. And we thought it would be fun to start doing some interviews with people who have been involved with the home for years or volunteer with us and support us, and just kind of get their stories and let you hear why they care so much about the kids and our mission. And so today we're going to be talking, like I said, with Kenny. Kenny started serving on the board in 2013 and has served as chair, vice chair, and so many other roles. And so I'm going to turn it over here in a second and start asking Kenny some questions. But anyways, thanks for joining me today, Kenny. I really appreciate it.
Katie, thanks for the opportunity. Looking forward to catching up with you and the community out there.
Awesome. So first, I want you to share a little bit just about yourself so that people know who we're talking with today.
Well, as Katie said, my name is Kenny Avery. I've been with the Children's Attention Home in various capacities since 2014. And again, we as a family, we moved in this area back in 2007 for work. And that was when I first became exposed to the Children's Attention Home.
So what, in hearing about the Children's Attention Home when you first got here, what did you connect with or first inspired you to start doing more with the home and supporting the home?
Well, first of all, the company that I work for had a long-standing relationship with the home. And I remember the first year I joined them in like November of 2007. So right around the corner, Thanksgiving and Christmas was a big Christmas party that the company I work for threw every year for the children. I remember distinctly being able to adopt kids and buying presents for them. And that was pretty cool. Here we were new to the area, and then having an opportunity for me, my wife, and my boys to be able to share in somebody else's Christmas other than what they typically would have been able to be exposed to.
Awesome. Well, so obviously your relationship with the home grew from there. So what personally connects you most with our mission? What is it about the home that you find, I guess, the most fulfilling or personally connect with the most?
Well, I think there's a number of things. I think for me is when most people think of group homes, they think of cookie cutter. And the Children's Attention Home is anything but a cookie cutter, with the exception of the love and attention they give all the kids. I mean, each kid is unique, and the way the team and the community kind of wraps their arms around these kids that have been thrust into these new set of circumstances is just so short of remarkable. I mean, there's the individual needs of physical activity that some kids enjoy more than others. Educational, they really try to do a good job of making sure that the kids are well grounded in their educational needs and do assessments to make sure that they stay on track. And in a lot of cases, try to stay in the school that they typically had gone to. Not only the recreational things. So, I mean, there's just a number of things, but to me, it really was how each of those children are treated as a unique person, with the one underlying goal of being, we want all of our children to be well-rounded individuals.
Yeah, that's certainly a big area of focus for us is that comprehensive care that we seek to make sure all of the kids get. So do you have a particular memory of the home that you connect most with, or that you cherish or go back to?
Well, I mean, there are just so many. I mean, I mentioned the Christmas party, just seeing those kids around the table having a great meal, Santa Claus showing up, them getting to open presents, that in a lot of cases they came from situations where there wasn't a lot of presents. So just the joy of the season for one, so that was always just a big event for me and my family. But I remember, a couple Thanksgivings, me and the boys going down on Thanksgiving Day and being able to spend time with the kids and bringing breakfast for them. But it's even more than that. It really is about hearing the stories of the kid that gets his job, or he graduates from high school, or goes to the prom, or driver's license. Those are things that kids need regardless of whether they come from the greatest circumstances or not. And that's another reason why, the Children's Attention Home is really doing a wonderful job with treating each of those individual cases as unique individuals that require different things each and every day.
Yep. Thank you for sharing all of that with us. I know we couldn't do what we do here at the home without people like you. And so if you could share one thing with others about the home, like if you could say like, this is, if I want you to walk away knowing one thing, this is what it is, what would you share?
Well, I would say, a number of things. Number one is that the needs are real, and for most folks that have their own children, they know that the kids need things each and every day. They grow, so they need new clothes. They as they get bigger, their appetites change. So the needs are real. But for me, it really is about this home is getting ready to celebrate 50 years. And in order for a business of any type to sustain itself for 50 years, even though the home is not for profit, it requires the community to be involved. And that's the one thing is we could not do what we do with those children. You guys on the staff and the leadership team can't do all the great things that you're doing with the children without the community wrapping its arms around that business, that Children's Attention Home, and really being supportive. So, and again, one of the things that has really come to light for me is just how great a need there is for what we've called homeless teens, our Crossroads program. It's just hard to imagine me having out there in a community of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds that really have no place to go. So it is a worthwhile organization. I highly encourage you to check it out and see if there's ways that you can dig in and give back to the community and help continue to do great things for the children that are in our midst.
Thank you for sharing all that, Kenny. I know that, like I said before, we're so grateful for you and everything that you and your family have done to support the home. And Kenny's right that there's a lot of ways to support the home, whether it be through volunteering. Sometimes it's literally just getting to know the home better. And one of the ways, while we're all socially distanced, is you can invite maybe a virtual event for your group would be to host a speaker and just learn more about what Kenny talked about today. Giving is another big way, especially right now, that really allows us to be nimble and flexible in meeting the needs of the kids. And so thank you, Kenny, so much for all that you do for the home and for coming on today and sharing your story. I greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Katie.
Thanks. All right, y'all have a good day.